most pressing issues and the sharpest conversations.
We must leave that place of talking into this place of doing.
Nothing are paying through their nose, and you are telling them after training they can't migrate. I will not be part of those who will give soft landing to these guys who are running the affairs of this country.
People are dying every day in an hour. People just go in and come out and read out stories to us. Come on, Kofi.
We must step beyond the talk. We have the analysis.
Join us as we dissect the headlines, bring you exclusive interviews, and dive deep into the heart of the matter. The big conversations live here.
Join Kofi Bartels on the Morning Crossfire, weekdays 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Live from the heart of Victoria Island, you're listening to your number one station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Welcome back, Lagos. Good morning to you, Nigeria. Good morning to you, and wherever you're listening to us from the world. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is. And we're glad you can join us. Today is the 6th of January, 2025. Wow, how time flies, right? Some years ago was 1995, and we're feeling like we had all the time on our hands. And now, fast forward, it's 2025, and we feel like we don't have too much time on our hands. Well, you're welcome, and I hope you're having yourself a fantastic start to your week and a fantastic start to your day. And we want to drive your day, of course, as you really do on Nigerian Info with the conversations you love to have. All right, and as we're starting the year 2025, we've started actually. It's time to plan, look ahead. Talk about the future. Talk about the year. How do you want the year to be? We're doing that across our programs on the station, and this morning on the Crossfire, it will be no different. And we're looking this morning at Lagos State. Very important. That's where we are. You and I are not in Enugu State. Some people want to tell Governor Mba what to do. I don't mind me. I'm just but we're in Lagos State, so we also have to talk about Lagos State. Very important. So we want to set the agenda for Lagos State. In 2025, what should Lagos State be doing, be achieving? What do you want to see in Lagos State in 2025? Now, I'm not just talking about, I'm not saying what should Lagos State government do, because we're all part of Lagos State. This is where I pay my taxes. This is where you pay your taxes. The amount of tax I pay, I think, is enough for me to have my say. All right. So, what do you think Lagos State should focus on in 2025? What would you like to see in Lagos State in 2025? What is the Lagos State you want in 2025? It's very important. Don't forget, when it comes to the life of every country, life of every state, one of the documents, the things that directs everyone, this is the direction we're going in, is a budget. So indeed, we'll look at that as we go on. But tell me the Lagos you want in 2025. All right, I almost say 2024. What is the Lagos you want in 2025? How would you like the state to be? What should be the priorities? What should Lagos focus on? Are we talking about, maybe youth empowerment? Are we talking about security? I think everything should be the focus. But in these areas, what should the priorities be? Let's set the agenda for Lagos for the year 2025. Happy New Year once again to all of you, especially those of you listening to me in Lagos. A very happy New Year to you. Last Wednesday was the 1st of January. Today is the 6th of January. And of course, on the 1st of January, we asked you, how do you plan to better your personal economy? So now let's move from ourselves, you as a person now, to the state. Don't forget, Lagos State is Nigeria's mega city, and it's one of the fastest growing cities in the world. And let's not forget, the governor of Lagos State has his program called the Themes Plus Agenda. That's the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration. Themes Plus Agenda. They're talking about the T representing traffic management and transportation. The H representing health and environment. The E representing education and technology. The M representing making Lagos a 21st century economy. And the E representing entertainment. I think the S should be something. I just need to check it out. But anyway, so let's look at 2024. How well did Lagos State fare? You and I, not just government, all of us, in jointly moving Lagos State higher to achieve the Themes Plus agenda, which is a well thought out agenda. All right. And what do we need to focus on? What do we need to do in 2025? 0201-277-0993. The S stands for security and governance. 0201-277-0993. And we have 0201-465-7190, our female line. Without wasting further time, let's go straight to you. 99.3. Good morning.
Good morning, Kofi.
Your name?
Joel Gabriel calling from Lekki.
All right.
You're asking what I want in 2025 in Lagos.
Yeah.
I don't want anything, Kofi. I don't want anything. The worst state I've ever seen in my entire life. Without Bureau extorting Lagosians every day. Police, LASMA, everybody. I don't want anything. I don't want anything at all. Because it's the worst state I've seen in my life. Bye, Kofi.
Joe Gabriel. Joe Gabriel. By you saying you actually have said what you want. You've said what you want, which is you want an end to extortion on Lagos Road. I think last year we spent a good time to talk about this issue, right? I spent at least 2 episodes to talk about this issue of extortion. So I think you've actually said what you want, which is you want an end to extortion on the streets of Lagos. Allow people move freely as constitutionally guaranteed without people stopping to fleece them. You want agberos off the roads. Well, or people who extortionists, let's call them that, off the roads. Because agbero, it's a wide word. The people who actually are doing their work, But anyway, let's pick some more calls. I think you've said which is very important. Writing it down. So he wants an end to extortion on Lagos roads. That's what he wants. 99.3, good morning.
Good morning, Kofi.
Welcome. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Sunday, calling from Bariga.
Sunday, good to hear from you. Wow.
What I want Lagos State to do in 2025, number one is security, water, pipe pump, water. Electricians are suffering to get potable water to drink.
Okay.
In terms of security, I'm telling you, if you come out early in the morning, like this Nyanoworo here, you discover that all these boys are taking over. The bridge, the footbridge, everywhere. Before you go out, you have to think, what am I going to do? At times, I carry nylon bag, just ordinary nylon bag. I put some of my valuable something, tie them with a cloth as if nothing is inside. So we need security, mostly third mainland bridge. From here down to Adeniji is the worst place. All of us, please, if Lagos State can do that tight security for Nigerians, I think that will be one of the best things I want them to do in 2025. Thank you.
Thank you so very kindly. You've said it all well articulated. Thank you very much for your time. WhatsApp number 08095975805, 08095975805. He says security and pipe-borne water, and he broke down the issue of security with his own experience, his own area. I appreciate that. 99.3, good morning.
Hello, Mr. Kofi.
Welcome.
This is Tunde calling from Mr.
Tunde, what's the better Lagos you want in 2025?
I want better Lagos, but now that what is going on, look at the road of Lagos. Everywhere was just
Tunde, please draw close to your phone so we can hear you better well.
Are you hearing me better?
Yes, it's better. Tunde, go on.
So the street of Lagos is so flooded from the refuse now. the refuse is too much. Despite the cleanness of the Lagos. So it's true that the people that is in Lagos, they are very tough, but it's too flooding for refuse.
All right.
Refuse of Lagos, then you do something about it.
All right.
So that we see the better system of Lagos. Thank you.
Where did you see refuse? You say refuse is flooding. That is
from Itire now, from Itire down to Ijesha.
Okay.
To get to do that side from Yanotire.
Okay.
Those areas is too flooded for refuse.
From Itire to where?
From Yanotire to Ijesha, down to some part of Ijesha. Come to Lawrence. That is too dirty. You do something about it.
All right.
So that we see the better Lagos.
All right.
Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much for your time. It says, when someone uses the word flood is and refuse in the same sentence, and it means the matter has actually gone beyond what it's serious. It says refuse has flooded the streets, is what he's saying. From Iyanotire to Ijesha, and even that Lawanson he talked about. So he wants a refuse free, let me put it that way, in a clean Lagos. A refuse free and a clean Lagos. Let me just put it that way. Okay. 99.3, good morning. This refuse my time.
Good morning, Mr. Kofi.
Welcome. Who do we have on the line, please?
My name is Kokoti. I'm calling from Obalende.
Kokoti, welcome. Please go on.
Thank you. I hope that Lagos government should do something about this trend of having young boys from 16, 25 that are mentally not okay. I don't know whether it's the drug. They should do more on drug sensitization because it's too rampant within this Obalende, Lagos Island. A whole lot of them. There are too many.
Is it a recent trend?
It's something I've noticed. I've just come to this area, so it's something I've noticed that there are many. So Lagos, they should do something about it.
Okay, young men going mad.
Going mad, yes.
Where in particular? The areas again, please.
Obalende, Lagos Island, all these areas. Yeah, those areas.
When it's Obalende, where? Where in Obalende?
From days under bridge. Under bridge, like you're going to Igboshere, all those areas. Back of our TBS.
Okay.
We have a whole lot of them roaming around the street.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Are they dressed well, or look like maybe they've been on the streets for some time?
Some of them, the earlier stage, you see them dressed well. Though as time goes on, they turn something else. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so kindly for your time. Appreciate you calling in. Something that needs to be looked into. All right. 99.3. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Welcome.
Happy New Year, sir.
Same to you. Quickly, please. Your name, location, and headline.
Blessing from Oshodi.
Who?
Blessing from Oshodi.
All right. Your contribution?
Please, let them remove Abu for Lagos State. Please, the oil is too much. It's too much, please. And they make Oshodi up. They make everywhere up. If Oshodi they smell, they make everywhere up. All these Abu, area boy, they make Oshodi up. Everywhere smelling. Let them do something about it. Thank you, sir.
Blessing. What I want you to do is to give me specifics so we can know where you're talking about.
Like
so
Oshodi Saleh. If I don't know where they have public toilets. It's too much.
They are pooping on the road?
Yes, it's too much. It's too much. Oshodi Saleh, my God, it's too much.
Okay, these are area boys, right? Street urchins.
Yes, it's too much.
They are pooping. Where in Oshodi?
Like Oshodi said, all this stamina.
The terminal. Which terminal?
Yes, under the terminal. If you are going to, like, for example,
the BRT.
If you are going to this Mushi, like if you are just climbing up, going to VI, that area, that Oshodi Saleh around. The terminal is too much.
Oshodi Saleh, okay.
Yes. Let them do something about it, please.
Okay. This area boys, where are they from?
If you see small children, they just walk up and down. If mistakenly you're going to break down for Oshodi, they go snatch your phone. And the police is around looking at them. They can't even do anything. They almost have 50 of them. They just collect money for drivers up and down. If you know they get big driver, big conductor, it's too much. Let's do something about it. It's annoying me. It's too much.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. Sir. All right. I think we're zeroing in on the biggest problem that Governor Sanwo-Olu has to focus on in 2025. 99.3, good morning. We're going to zoom in on the big ones, yeah?
Hello, Kofi. Good morning.
Welcome. Who do we have on the line, please?
My name is Godman.
Godman, listening from where?
At this point, Satellite Town.
All right, great.
Okay, so I also want to talk about security in Nigeria because that's one of the major problems we have. So the other man was saying the other time that we need to negotiate with them, something like that. No.
We're talking about Lagos State here, bro. We're talking about Lagos State here.
About the deaths on Lagos State.
All right, you listen, you get your update and you can call back. Thank you, bro. 99.3, lost your call there. All right. Anyway, we're asking for your desires for Lagos State. As we set the agenda, or we attempt to set the agenda for Lagos State in 2025. What would you like to see Lagos State focus on in 2025? What would you like to see Lagos State achieve in 2025? What kind of Lagos State would you like to see, or will you like to see in 2025? Is what we're asking you for. When I talk about Lagos State, note I'm not just talking about government, but everyone. And of course, government is a major stakeholder in all of this, and followed by you and I. Yeah, so it's very important that we get it right. Some have said, for 2025, they want Lagos State government to focus on security, providing security and pipe-borne water. All right. I hope it's not a pipe dream. I don't think it's a pipe dream. I was trying to play on the words there, but yeah. It says criminals have taken over roads in Lagos. For instance, it says Yanoworo, 3rd Mainland Bridge to Adeniji Axis, all taken over by criminals and robbing people over there. So which is yours? For 2025, what would you like to see Lagos State achieve? Focus on do better to make Lagos State as great as it ought to be. We have, is this Ikechukwu? Yeah, in Lagos. Ikechukwu, good morning to you. Do we have Ikechukwu on the line? All right, we don't have Ikechukwu on the line. Please call back. 99.3, good morning.
Hello, Kofi.
Welcome.
This is Godman calling back.
Okay, Godman, yeah. Okay, you have the memo now, right?
I get it.
All right.
I think one of the most important things the government needs to deal with is these Agberos. It's not even good for development. Because if investors come in or people from outside come in, they see all these things. How do you want to say Lagos is a modern kind of, you understand, a modern, that can meet up with other climes? So the government needs to deal with that Agbero. It is becoming very bad that sometimes you're carrying your load, they'll stop you and say, come, pay for it before you pass here.
When you say Agbero is a loose term. So who are you referring to? Can you give me a case in point?
Apart from the Agbero that collect money from the transporters, there are some that if you are just carrying maybe like a heavy load, they will stop you and say, pay for this. I give this and pay for this. You understand? That's becoming very rampant now. And if the government doesn't handle that, criminality will just start from there.
All right.
So that needs to be dealt with seriously.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you calling. It's a big issue. Really, it is. And we talked about it last year. We have a voice note here.
Yeah, Kofi, good morning.
Welcome.
I just want to chip in this insecurity here in Lagos. I heard just tuning into your program. I heard you guys talking about this insecurity in Lagos, especially Agbero here in Lagos. It's becoming it's becoming a problem, a parasite. You understand? What do you expect the government in Lagos to do? When during the last election, they used the same Agbero to rig the election in Lagos. Of course, they will not do anything. They've been using them to cause havoc during election, so they will not do anything. So it's just that it's a pity that we, the citizens here in Lagos, we are all facing these problems. So, Kofi, I pray this year 2025.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Did you know that your child may not always get all the nutrients they need from their diet, and some children are picky eaters? This is why you should give your child Well Kids Smart Chewable Tablets, which is a food supplement from Vitabiotics UK. It contains 21 vitamins and minerals to contribute to brain development and support optimum growth. Choose Well Kid for smart kids. It is available in all leading retail pharmacies nearest to you.
This year, Chocolat Royale proudly celebrates 30 years of creating delicious memories and crafting memorable experiences. We are proud to be serving exceptional gourmet foods alongside your favorite desserts. From intimate gatherings to grand celebrations, it has been our honor to bring people together with flavors and moments that last a lifetime. To our cherished clients, partners, and team members, thank you for being part of our journey. Your trust, loyalty, and support have allowed us to grow, innovate, and continue doing what we love. Here's to 3 decades of creating delicious memories and many more to come. Thank you for making it all possible.
When you think of Rex Insurance, think of the excellence of cleaning the house to the satisfaction of a typical Nigerian mom.
Okay, you've washed the plates twice. Have you washed the sponge with soap?
Yes, Mommy!
Think of the teamwork in managing your mom and mother-in-law for Omugo.
Honey, Mama and your mommy have gone to the market together. How did you do it?
At Rex Insurance, our values of resilience, efficiency, excellence, integrity, and teamwork have remained unwavering since 1918. No matter your business, agriculture, aviation, engineering, general accident, energy, motor or marine, our values and prompt claims payment are your assurance of our commitment to you. Rex Insurance, you are not alone.
Auntie, you are enjoying, oh? Only you. Peppered rice, amala, nkwobi, masa, cake, and now ice cream. I hope you have Justifies on you.
Justifies? I never leave home without it.
That's right, Justifies, the new natural effervescent powder for an instant refreshing relief from heartburn and stomach indigestion. Just add Justifies into a cup of water, drink, and you're good to go. Justifies, your relief on the go. Justifies is from the House of Justeed. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Made and marketed by Ranbaxy Nigeria Limited, a Sun Pharma company.
Every person in my life deserves breakfast. Brother me deserves all the nourishment he can get. Mama Nkechi Unko, she has such a big heart. She deserves a breakfast that can nourish her. And let's not forget my little sister. This Peak Mini is just her size.
There's nourishment for you with the Peak Mini Pack. Peak. Reach for your peak.
When you have bars in the sky, onboard showers, and award-winning in-flight entertainment, it's no surprise that Emirates was recently named the best airline in the world. We fly you to over 140 destinations, and with partners across the globe, we connect you to another 1,700 cities across 6 continents. So when we say we're also the largest international airline, what we really mean is, if you're going there, so are we. Book now on Emirates.com. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
5 Alive Poppy. So much pulp. So many ways to pop it. He gulps it. She chews it. He slurps it. Filled with pulp in every gulp, everyone pops it their way. So, how do you pop it?
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
Your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Live from the heart of Victoria Island, you're listening to your number one station, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Kofi. Me, I always said it. Lagos is not a mega city. Lagos is just a mega city on paper. Have you been to Oshodi? Go to Oshodi Sale. From Arena down, from Arena down to as if you are going to Mushin. You cannot carry anything on your head. They will accost you on the road, ask you to pay. Everywhere is smelling. Ojuri. That Ojuri, you will see people there doing all sorts of things. And for the youth, so many of them are drug addicts. They are drugs addicts. That's why you see so many youth now looking like mentally ill people. That's all I have to say. My name is Said from Malagbadu.
All right, thank you very much, Said. Good to hear from you. And of course, it's the morning crossfire right here on 99.3 Nigerian for it's Kofi Bartels. And of course, we're taking your thoughts as usual. 2025, setting the agenda for Lagos State. We've talked about Enugu State, the president, the federal, but we live in Lagos State, and it's important that we contribute our quota in other ways, including in talking for development, like we call it right here on Nigeria Info. Your thoughts are welcome. What sort of Lagos would you like to see in 2025? Which areas you think the government and indeed you and I, the people in Lagos State, should focus on in 2025? Your thoughts are welcome. The numbers usually advertised 0201 277 0993 0201 277 0993. Female listeners can call that number or call special line 0201 465 7190 0201 465 7190. There's different areas to focus on. Even when you look at, we can talk about different things, but what matters to you is what we are concerned about. When you look at Governor Sanwo-Olu's Themes Plus agenda, where you have transportation and traffic management, health and environment, education and technology, making Lagos State a 21st century mega city. Don't forget, that's what I said, making Lagos State a 21st century mega city. Entertainment and tourism, security and governance. I think that it even gives us areas to talk about. Themes Plus. All right, the plus there represents the incorporation of an intensified focus on in the second 4 years of the governor, Governor Sanwo-Olu's time as governor of Lagos State, on social inclusion, gender equality, and youth. All right, so let's start from the youth. Some of you have talked about a drug problem. I think it's safe to say, when it comes to the youth, Lagos is the epicenter of the youth drug problem. We have a youth drug problem in the country. And I do not think that it should be left to Buba Marwa alone. He is doing the enforcement. The law enforcement is part of it. Though there are other aspects of the NDLEA which goes beyond enforcement. They have enlightenment and all that. But we need more. Okay, let's leave NDLEA aside. Who else, is doing something about the drug problem? We have a youth drug problem in Nigeria. We have a youth drug problem in Lagos State. It's rampant. Now we're almost getting to the point where if you're a young person in Lagos today, if you're not doing a one drug or the other, you are the odd one out. You are the odd one out. And I'm happy, very happy that some of our listeners this morning, you've raised that point. Because we're talking about issues. We need to deal with issues. All right? Yes, okay, Lagos State may not be a mega city in your estimation. That is not a problem. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? What do we need to solve? Okay, let's not debate about the things that will not help us right now. Whether it's a mega city or not is a debate that can happen at another time, when we sit down, in beer parlors and all, fine. But the real issues that affect our daily lives is not whether it's a mega city or not. It's about the drugs, the youth, unemployment, security, education, healthcare. So let's focus on that. Now, Governor Sanwo-Olu, we have a problem. We have a problem. And I'm happy that the governor, whom I saw some days ago at the Lagos State Security Trust Fund, I think I'll say that almost behind him. I'm happy that it always said as at a trust fund event, especially from the security aspect. But we'll talk about that later. But I'm happy that the governor extended his theme agenda to the plus to include social issues like social inclusion, gender equality, and youth. And Lagos State really is head and shoulders above other states when it comes to these aspects. I can tell you, because this is our field, so we know what's going on. I've been engaged in youth development for years, with my NGO and stuff I do. And I can say Lagos State is head and shoulders above other states. But the problem is so huge when it comes to drugs that we need I don't know, it's an emergency, you know. So what do you have to say about this? It's an emergency, really. It is. Look at all the people that are being caught now. This one who they say she's a socialite. What's the name of the lady again? And oh man, what's going on here? She's a socialite and she was arrested. Now, of course, she's innocent until proven otherwise. Sorry about that. Anyway, so we have issues. NDLA, you're doing well, but we have a huge problem. That means we can't even rest on our oars. So we can look at that. You know, the governor's Themes Plus agenda has that. So how far have we gone as a people, not just government of Lagos? Because I believe that if the government has an agenda, that everybody needs to latch onto it. You know, so even if I'm in the media space, I latch onto it. I say, okay, what can I do in my own space to key into it? If I'm in the tech space, what can I do in my space to key into it? If I'm in the civic space, what can I do to key into it? You know, social inclusion, gender equality, and youth development should not be left to government alone. One of the reasons where we are today is because now we believe that government should be the one solving every problem. We have a role to play. I was telling a senior citizen, a senior colleague downstairs earlier that, you know, back in the day, when you do anything outside the home, a stranger, an adult, will knock your head. And when you go back home, you tell your parents, that man knocked my head. Your parents will beat you because you must have done something wrong. So what about that? What's happening to our society? You know, it's very important. And so, what are the plans of the state government to ensure that this youth drug problem is addressed? They have plans. They do have plans. But is it enough? I think we need to do more. But what do you think about it? It's a big issue. You have young people selling drugs on different streets. Sometimes I drive going for work or for some other issue, and people will be flagging me down. We'll be giving you the signs. I know some people are not happy I'm saying these things because I'm spoiling their business. But it is the truth. I'm an OAP. We need a better society. Yes. Is it Lekki Phase 1? The other day, one guy was flagging me down in Lekki Phase 1. Go after the guys selling drugs. You guys know them. Clear our streets of the people selling drugs first. Then we can start a problem. We can say, okay, we are on the path to solving it. While NDLEA is going after the drug barons. And then the courts are giving them fines that they can just walk away with. Look at the one they called with ticket racketeering the other time, recently. What did NDLEA say? Femi Abafemi said what? 750,000 naira was the fine they gave him for drug trafficking or whatever it was. Fine. Why should people who deal in drugs, people who traffic drugs, people who transport drugs, why should they be given an option of fine? Why? So we need to speak to our leaders. Take out the option of fine when it comes to drug-related crimes and drug crimes. Take away the option of fine. So let people do the time. It's very important. So who is going to go? Whose job is it? I think I sound like Marianne. She's the one who said it, right? Whose job is it to go after those who are selling drugs on the streets of Lekki Phase 1? Whose job is it? And why have they not gone after them? I'm not into that lifestyle. Okay? But I've seen people flag. They give the sign. You want? Even in the daytime, in the morning. Whose job is it to go after those who are selling drugs in Ikeja? In the areas we know. Whose job is it to go after those selling drugs in Oniru? So that young people will be protected. They smoke it now openly on the streets. They take the drugs now openly on social media. In fact, it was the number one that, they used to smoke when we were young. Maybe that would have even been a bit easier. But this time, these things are laced with all sorts of things that are even making it worse. That one was the problem. This one now is even worse because you have more chemicals added, so they don't know what these drugs contain, and it affects them. You know what I'm saying? It affects them. And our young people are victims. They are victims because these guys who bring these drugs in, put things inside, that means that you can't stay without it. I'm not going to condemn any young person, who's going through a difficult time, who has an addiction. I'm not condemning any young person. No, I will not. The young people are victims. Some of them can't stay away from the drugs. They're having a hard time getting off it. All right? So they are into these things through no fault of theirs. Some cannot even eat without taking this medication. And I ask myself, what do they put in these drugs? That means that if you don't take it, you can't eat. There's something going on. They're lacing these drugs with some sort of designer chemicals so that the people can keep coming back for more. That's what they've been doing for ages. In the 70s, 80s, 90s, and noughties. It's the same old playbook. So whose job is it to go after those who are selling drugs in Onero? Whose job is it to go after those who are selling drugs in VI? Whose job is it to go after those who are selling drugs in Ekate? On the street. Now, I'm talking about street. Whose job is it to go after those who are selling drugs in Ikeja? Who? Yeah. It's a problem. 99.3, good morning.
Good morning, Kofi Bartels.
Welcome. What do we have online, please?
This is Pastor Ladipo.
Welcome.
Calling from Odele Gomo.
All
Sorry,
right.
Gomo precisely. What I want Lagos State to do this year, the first thing is to deal with this issue of multiple taxation is affecting businesses. When you are trying to do something, local government will come, state government will come, this one will come, minus all kinds of levy like that, even the one of Agberu, all kinds of tickets that they will give to you as you carry your goods and all of that. If they can work on multiple taxation, it will help Lagos to really, really grow and develop economically. Secondly, Kofi, you see this issue of area boys is a serious menace. And if Lagos State doesn't deal with it, they are like time bomb. I'm telling you.
You're right.
You don't even want to encounter them. And these guys are so young that you wonder, ask yourself,
what's the age range from what you've observed?
14, 15, the oldest of them will be either 25.
Which part of Lagos State?
Okay, you want to see the part of Lagos.
Where you saw them?
Try and come to the new underbridge at the new train station.
Where?
Really?
New? Okay, the new one.
Yes.
Oh, they've formed the Republic there.
Don't worry, one of these days, just pass by.
I should pass by. Why should I pass by?
So that you have a first-hand experience.
No, you go experience it and call the program to tell me. Pastor Ladipo, praise the Lord. We have Olumuyiwa in Lagos. Olumuyiwa, good morning to you. Please go on.
Yeah, good morning, Kofi.
Welcome.
When my time is round up, let me know. I have something bothering me to discuss about Lagos.
Yeah.
My name is Olumuyiwa, calling from Itomu Kingdom, under Epe local government. All the Lagosians that Lagos government has demolished their houses and scattered them and dismantled them, they are coming to my area. Now, my fear is this. You know, as population is increasing, people are trying to expanding and leave. The government now of Lagos say, I pray they listen to me. They are now looking. People are expanding. They are looking. They promise us that there will be road. They have started the road, abandon it. I want to beg Lagos State government, no be say when people now don't spend their money, like money when me are supposed to go and invest in my state now, I will build more houses here now. They will now come in one evening and start demolishing.
All right. What's the name of the abandoned road, please? The name of the abandoned road?
They have started the construction of, when you are going to after shop right in Shogotedo, they have started the road coming here. But they stop it for whatever reasons. So my worry is that if they know they are coming here to take land, I'm sure they will take land. All they have only played the plan in Lagos State is Ikoyi.
All right, thank you.
So now, please, in conclusion,
Your
please,
time is up.
as they are coming, let us know where are they taking.
All right,
Not
thank
when
you.
people are spending the last hope to build where they will live. They now come in the afternoon and start demolishing and dismantling.
All right, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it calling you. 99.3, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Queen.
Welcome. Name, location, and contribution, please.
Zuboli calling from Nicored.
Okay, so you don't want to call tomorrow, Abby?
So, your topic on what we want Lagos to do. Mr. Kofi, do you know cultism is also linked to drug? When I say cultism, I'm talking about open day cultism now. Last year, Mr. Kofi, you took a couple of notes on some areas you would like to, come check. I don't know what you did with those notes.
In which area? Okay, on roads or what?
Yes, roads.
Yeah.
And other complaints that we made. I don't know what happened to those notes, but I want to believe you have an inkling that you want to look into those things. Mr. Kofi, broad daylight cultism. I shared my experience on what happened around Ajegunle Road, where some people entered into the vehicle I was and dragged somebody down. And so when you're talking about, yes, it was really a gory experience. I almost weed on my body. I have never seen such brazenness in daylight.
The guy was a member of a rival cult?
Yes. They came into the vehicle and these big red buses, they came to search for him, They dragged one person down, began to hit him. They were like, you killed my brother yesterday, I'm here to revenge. The guy was saying, I'm not the one. Somebody else was lying down on the bare floor. What am I trying to say here?
All right, finally.
There's always an inkling where cultism is involved with drugs.
Thank you.
Look for that, and the people that are supposed to also need people in the board also taking these things.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. We have a caller on our Skype. Skype caller, good morning. Your name, location, and straight to your contribution.
Good morning, Kofi. My name is Christopher, and I'm calling from Switzerland. Kofi, concerning the of the Lagos State, the Displacement and the job, I think for me, I want to look at the perspective from social media. I think there should be some form of regulation, because we talked about some guy who was smoking online the other time or using drugs online. Some of these young people learn these things from social media because there is no regulation. Some of these things come from abroad. They learn how what is drug dealing, all these things. So I think a lot of our tradition and culture have been eroded and coached or called by foreign investors. So I believe if there are a little bit of regulation, not absolute regulation, but little regulation, where some people are stuck on the internet for doing things that are not, So that's just my own view.
All right. Thank you so very much for your time. It wasn't too clear, but I hope that you all got this point. On YouTube, I think we can continue this series tomorrow. What do you think? Continue the series tomorrow and just talk about Lagos State, because we don't talk about Lagos State enough. So we just, give some attention to Lagos before we return back to other things. We're all doing this in a bid to promote and develop and join hands, for the Themes Plus agenda. The one that's really, caught my passion, this morning for me to talk about is this youth drug issue in Lagos State. Government didn't cause it, but government needs to take the lead while we all join hands to support to rid the streets of drugs. Start with that. Rid the streets of drugs. We know all the points I know. See, one of the things I learned by in my social work with young people is that every area has a drug hub. The drug hub. Person where they take it will go nowhere. If just I don't know, it's like a spirit. Once it moves to an area, they will quickly identify where the thing is sold. It's like a spirit. I don't know how they do it. I've worked with a couple of young persons where they say, they tell me there's everywhere, and it's not just in Lagos. So all over the country, you have different areas. So if you move to Korea, or even within Korea, different areas. There'll be, and if you are, you will know. I don't know how it happens. So authorities need to go after all the places where, as a regular person, you can be driving and see people selling drugs on the road. Why should that be? Openly. In a country with laws and government, So then our children are not protected. Joy Okuna on YouTube says, okay, Joy, this is not what I want to read. I'm moving on to the next one. Next one says, as far as drugs are concerned, this is additional Ganiu. There's nothing we can do in as much as bad music is being released. Okay, you're blaming the music. In fact, entertainment industry as a whole is a reason for the alarming rate of drug abuse among Nigerians. Okay, I think social media has also boosted, because it happens where people just, take the drugs in on social media. They film themselves and get away with it. Someone, Blair Aya is back with controversy, and they say I'm the controversial one. Blair Aya says, at Lagos State, I hope I got the name right, Lagos State's crossover festival, the performers there were smoking weed in the presence of government officials. They should set an example with the entertainers who openly use it. Oh. There we go. Are you sure? I didn't watch. Are you sure that the musicians Lagos State invited to perform were smoking weed there in the presence of the government officials? Is that the case? Or maybe we should just legalize. Let's government can say, okay, let's legalize hemp. Then, because it seems it's accepted, and I'm trying to pour sand into people, I'm like making noise where they should no noise. That's how I feel, because of the acceptability. These guys travel abroad, they see it smoked in America and all that. What do you guys think? Your kids will be able to walk into a shop to buy it. But for now, it's illegal. So, of course, it's sad to hear or read that musicians invited by Lagos State to perform at the crossover were smoking weed in the presence of government officials. Is that true? Blair says, once NDLEA starts to go after performers as entertainers, many young people will look up to, then they will think twice. Also, they should have random raids at the shrine in Keja. They sell openly there. Yeah, it's not the shrine selling, it's people who just come to hang around, bringing a bad name to that family. Let's say yes, he sure. You are he or she? I'd like to know. Oh my God. On our Facebook page, let me see, do we have more comments? I can't see. I'm trying to get that. Or should I just skip to X? It's a serious problem. I tell you what, this one day is not enough to handle this topic. One day is not enough. So I think we may have to do a part 2. We will just make it a series, yeah? I won't limit it to any area, just general, yeah? Free for all. Then on Thursday, we'll do health. How about that? So we give most of you who've not been able to call in a chance to have your say. Unfortunately, we don't have the post up on X. Apologies for that. So I cannot read the X post. But on WhatsApp, I go back again. This one says, our government is our problem. I saw when police entered the shrine to collect money, they will still go outside to arrest them. How do you mean? Okay, I remember when some policemen were searching my bag, my suitcase, or my bag in Ikeja, not far, the area. And I was like, look, cross the road. See, look at me. I'm a responsible person looking person. Cross the road now. They were laughing. Cross the road. See people, we can go and... Anyway, Henry from Sagamo says, as long as we have the city, okay, the issue of insecurity in Lagos won't end. These guys are they're foot soldiers during the election. All right, that's your opinion there. We have to go. I want to leave it at this. We'll continue tomorrow. I think the drug issue is a big problem, and then the other aspects that we need to look at. So we'll continue Lagos State tomorrow, even Wednesday, Thursday, until we're done this week. For a change, yeah? My name is Kofi Bartels. Please follow me on X at Kofi_Bartels, IG, Kofi Bartels, one word. I'll run the oneplay.ng draw after now. Stay with us, please. All right, we'll be back. I'll be back after the break. Sorry about that. Stay with us.
0.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
there, parents. Did you know that your child may not always get all the nutrients they need from their diet, and some children are picky eaters? This is why you should give your child Well Kids Smart Chewable Tablets, which is a food supplement from Vitabiotics UK. It contains 21 vitamins and minerals to contribute to brain development and support optimum growth. Choose Well Kid for smart kids. It is available in all leading retail pharmacies nearest to you.
With my golden penny, I do enjoy my first choice, nourishing goodness every morning. Oh, when I have lunch or dinner, quality we deliver. Crunchy snacks, golden penny, serving happiness, nourishing family. Golden penny, yummy golden penny, delicious golden penny, delicious golden penny.
Enjoy happy moments with your loved ones with our delightful range of nourishing, delicious, and satisfying meals from Golden Penny Foods anytime, any day. Golden Penny, home of good food. Serving happiness, nourishing families. Yum.
If your car just got bashed like that, would you be this person?
See how you bashed my car, eh? Are you driving with your eyes closed? Did you leave your brakes at home? Who is going to pay for this damage? You have entered it today. By the time I finish with you, you will know who I am.
Or this person.
Are you okay? You're sure? Don't worry about the damage. I am AXA covered.
Being AXA covered is now easier. With AXA Comprehensive Motor Insurance, you can even insure your car today and pay monthly. Call 0700 AXA Mansard or visit axamansard.com to get started now.
Step into the light, feel the cross screaming, see as you bright. There's no comparing. They can't deny you still the show, 'cause you are in control. You're unique on your own.
Each day is a unique opportunity to improve yourself and meet someone new. Make the most of your day. Stay fresh all day with Unique Soap. Unique Prickly Heat Antibacterial Soap is made with a cooling formula that kills germs and is infused with natural ingredients. Unique Soap. Be unique, be you.
This is it. The ultimate stage for young minds to battle it out.
The governors are above the law. They tend not to lean on to public participation.
Governors can make any decision without fear of
what remains of a person's identity if it's only measured by external.
The urgency to safeguard life should outweigh preserving cultural sites.
Auditions for the I Beg to Differ Secondary Schools Debate Tournament is on. Do you have the passion, the intellect, the fire that stand above the rest? Then prove it.
The hallmark of any thriving society is in its youth.
So the organization should be planned carefully into the data.
Standardized tests is a recipe for anxiety.
To prove you're the next great debater Nigeria has been waiting for. I Beg to Differ. Auditions open December 12, 2024 and close January 12, 2025. The clock is ticking. Visit www.nigeriainfo.fm now to register. I Beg to Differ. The Tournament of Champions.
All right, we've picked the winners for the one played on NG draw. I think I'm calling the first person who won. And of course, please do be by your phone. We don't have time, but your number ends with 040. So congratulations to you. You'll be called by the one played on NG team. All right, and of course, you've won 25,000 naira. One of the two lucky winners for today. Your number, I know they go through today of all days. Please, don't miss that 25K. It's very important. Anyway, follow me on X, Kofi_Bartels, that's KOFI_BARTELS, KOFI_BARTELS on IG, it's Kofi Bartels, one word, KOFI_BARTELS, and of course on Facebook, search Kofi Bartels on air. I return by 5 a.m. tomorrow. Have a great day. Up next, the news at 9. Good morning.
It's 9 o'clock. 5 million naira could be yours in the Union Bank Save and Win Paddy Promo Season 4.
Allow us to save you the stress.
Count on us for your daily dose of information and current affairs.
You ask for it, the conversation, and more. On Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Experience a better 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.